Christian Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Am I a Better Christian on Zoloft? And Other Questions About Faith I Should Probably Keep to Myself, by Mark Tabb. Narrated by Verner. Introduction. I miss the days when I had all the answers. Today it seems I have nothing but questions. Long ago I knew everything. Now I wonder if I know anything. I miss the days of knowing everything, maybe because back then I still had a 20/20 vision and a full head of hair. I miss having hair even more than I miss knowing everything. I often wonder why my hair fell out. They say you inherit your maternal grandfather's hair, which, if that were true, I'd still need to go see a barber every couple of weeks. I don't know why my hair fell out, except that maybe it has something to do with the fact that I have 5 daughters. Or maybe it's because I wore a ball cap through most of my childhood. Or maybe God made me bald in payback for my relentlessly mocking that one professor at my alma mater with the really bad comb-over. If so, everyone who attended my small college must be bald by now, because you could not see this comb-over and not say something. They aren't, so maybe my being follically challenged isn't divine retribution. Whatever made my hair fall out, I hope my grandsons don't inherit a head that creates its own halo in Zoom calls. I don't just have questions about my long-lost, once-great society of hair. I have questions about just about everything. My questions aren't the profound, reality-bending variety my philosophy professor threw at me when I was a college freshman, although he did have a great head of hair for an old guy. I don't sit around wondering if all of reality is an illusion like life in the Matrix movies. Nor do I contemplate the possibility of alternate realities and parallel universes where another version of me still has a thick head of dark hair, which frees him to consider weightier issues like how to become a social influencer after the age of 60. Instead, I contemplate questions more grounded in reality. Like, am I a better Christian while taking the antidepressant Zoloft? Or can I really call myself a Christian if I have never watched a single episode of The Chosen? I also wonder if it made any difference whatsoever that I didn't let my daughters watch The Simpsons when they were growing up, or that instead of a Nintendo video game console, my daughters had a Socrates, which only had educational games. One of my girls became a doctor, so I think the answer to the last one is obvious. But she also identifies as an atheist, who doesn't get cultural references, so maybe the jury is still out on the former. I don't just have questions about the parenting decisions my wife and I sweated out during our child-raising years. I have lots of other questions concerning topics about which I was once more than certain. I have questions about God, and life, and myself, and everything else I once had figured out. Some of these questions have been swirling around inside me for decades, like the question that first hit me long ago as I grew more and more distraught while watching election returns. That night I was on the verge of tossing a shoe at my television when suddenly the question hit me, if I believe God is in control, why am I so upset? I wish I could say that was the last time I allowed an election or one of life's unwanted surprises to upset me. Every time I hear the same basic question rattling in my mind, if God is in control, why am I so upset? Can I be completely honest? Sometimes I wonder about God's control. I wonder why he allows much of what happens in this world. Then I read some of what he did in the Bible, and I find myself wondering if he is really who my third-grade Sunday school teachers said he was, and if he is really who I make him out to be. But then again, sometimes I wonder if I am who I make myself out to be. Are any of us? And yet the biggest question that I cannot escape is one that is pounding in my head right now. What if I am wrong? That final question takes me right back to where we started. I miss the days when I had all the answers. Life is easy when you have all the answers. You don't have to think. You don't have to wrestle with life's plot twists and surprises. All you need to do is bounce along with all your pre-packaged ideas and explanations.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?